Hop day, this is Ryan Flowers from Custom Fitness, licensed physical therapist. Here we go again, daily segment number 14, and we are on our run series number 6. I'm here again with Coach Paul from Custom Fitness. We talked about him returning back to lots of running with his quarantine. Coach Paul, how have you been with your last set of exercises?
Man, Coach, my achilles are feeling much better, but I really want to start getting moving, but I've been doing only the movements that were like static, so I'm a little bit hesitant to kind of get moving.
Okay.
Is there any way you can help me with that?
That's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, so let's kind of do a quick review of exactly what we did last time. Okay, so in terms of anatomy, we said that from the knee all the way down to the big toe, everything is going to be intertwined. So this big muscle right here, this gastrosoleus, then we have this muscle right in here, the soleus, the actual soleus, and then this Achilles tendon goes around under the plantar fascia area or under the foot to the big toe. So everything is intertwined there. Now, what we wanted to do is manage our load. So we said, hey, by the way, Coach, we wanted to enhance the tissue integrity. We wanted to control pain. And we did that by building capacity through isometric movement or the static movement. But the crazy thing is, crazy, right? If this is all intertwined, these are all muscles and tendons. What we didn't take into account for last time, Coach, was the ankle joint itself. Whoa. The ankle joint is crazy busy. It can do all these, Coach, you lift up your ankle, do all those things for you. You can go into every single motion. So not only do these have to, does this portion have to tolerate load, but it has to tolerate all these tensile forces in every which direction in order to control. So the goal for today is we're going to show you how to use some of the control to be able to then kind of use for rehab for the Achilles tendon. Sounds good. Coach, what's your activity that we're doing?
You tell me.
We're doing running.
Oh, yeah, running. Oh,
okay, so we said that we wanted to, 4 steps that we wanted to do. Enhance tissue and control pain was our first step. And we did that with building capacity. So we did that with our other segment, number 5. So now we want to be able to show you how to build capacity with dynamic ranges, and then we want to be able to build the movement capacity to your specific sport. So the last segment, that if you're involved in basketball, maybe volleyball, these can help, but we can also show you at Custom Fitness how to then specifically work towards building that Achilles tendon joint and even the plantar fascia to your specific sport. Coach, you ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready to rock.
All right, so what we're going to show you is we did a double leg squat last time with the heel raise, but all we're going to do now is we're going to show you how to make it more dynamic. Guess what? It's the same movement. Coach is going to do it. Go ahead. Now we're going to go ahead and all the way squat. Can we squat all the way down? So we're going to show good squat all the way down, and then as we're coming up, all we're going to do is boom, hold steady. He's going to get his hips back first, and then he's going to slowly descend and go ahead and repeat again. If you notice, Coach Paul is going to use his arms as a counterbalance, and as we're coming up, now we're just making it more functional, huh, Coach?
Yeah, it's just hard to get on my big toe.
It is definitely hard, and all he's trying to do is trying to get over that big toe because it definitely helps with that running capacity. Again, double leg squat with just a heel raise, which would make it a little bit more dynamic. Hey, Coach, guess what? If you wanted to make it harder, what would you do?
Add some weight.
Add more weight or go a little bit faster. That's all we want to do. Remember, everything is based on tolerance, and as you build capacity, this is building capacity with dynamic ranges. Now, the next one, what we're going to do is we're going to do the forward lean with the heel raise. Coach, remember these ones? Yeah, here we go. So all we're going to be able to do, so from this position, it's a forward lean. So from this position, right in here, he's going to go ahead and pick one knee up, boom, and then all he's doing is driving off that back. You can see how much pressure is on the Achilles right in there, Coach. And let's go ahead and do that again, switch legs. So all we're going to do is alternate, and you can see how active this Achilles and this gastrosoleus junction is working. Boom. Man, how are we doing with this, Coach?
Good.
And remember, if you don't want to use a bench, you could use a wall. Super simple drill. All right. And lastly, we said that we wanted to be able to use, so we went squatting, we went in this plane, now we want to go in another plane, and what we're going to do is, Coach, what's up? Let's go with our running pose. So what we want to do is, not only can we work on balance, and we started a running pose right in here. If you notice, we're going to go ahead and squeeze those glutes, stay nice and upright, and all we're going to do is kind of fall out on the one side, boom, hold, steady, right in there, and go ahead and push off back into running pose. Oh, Coach, let's do that again. Let's do that again. Boom, haven't done this in a while, and go. Steady, and go ahead and drop down, nice and slow, and again. And go, boom, catch, hold, push. And then let's do 2 more, Coach. Let's go with a little bit more intent. Push. And last one. And cool. So remember, this is a stage where we're working on just kind of building capacity with dynamic movements and dynamic ranges. Now, guess what? we're going to have to go through these sport-specific things. So in running, regardless of whatever sport you do, you have to be able to decelerate, right? So we want to be able to decelerate, move side to side. So what we're going to do is, coach, all I want you to do is you're going to do hop forward with the left foot.
Wrong foot, boy.
Come back, and hop this way. Boom, and hop back. All right, again, so all we need, guess what? 4x6 space, you're good to go. Boom, forward, catch, back. Come on this way, coach. Bam. And again, let's do that again. Boom. All right, come to this side, coach. Let's go to this side now. Boom. Oh, back. And again. Now, if you notice, all these movements that we've been doing have been barefooted. It's going to allow us for our feet to actually build capacity on the bottom portion, which a lot of times, especially if you're wearing some running shoes or any shoes with a lot of cushion, it doesn't allow your feet to actually feel the ground. So we like doing these barefooted. So the next thing we get to do is, guess what? Holy man, coach, is that an adaptive jump rope?
It's an adaptive jump rope.
So basically, for those people that don't know how to jump rope, you can use any type of objects within your hand, and it just helps with rhythm. Okay, so coach, tell me how you would teach us.
All right, so guys, we just want to have my palms slightly in front of my hips. We want to kind of keep those arms in, and all we're going to do is kind of rotate now. And first and foremost, we want to just get going with my toes. So just like that hill raise that we've been working on.
Yep.
And then we want to start getting off that floor, and guess what?
So all we're focusing on is the idea of having a stiff ankle, right, coach? So do me a favor, can you go and do that faster? And it's all it is a stiff ankle. So your heels aren't touching the ground. All you're trying to do is get your ankles to be stiff, coming off those toes, getting a nice rhythm with these. Obviously, if you can jump rope. But if not, this is your hands. Can you show them how to do it with the clapping, coach? Sure. Okay. So same thing. So if you don't know how to jump rope, simply work on the idea of nice, solid heels and ankles. Sounds good? Now, our last one, coach, guess what? Hey, by the way, we worked on deceleration going over. All we're going to do now is going to go ahead and do our lovely hops. Boom. And we love to do these skaters, going side to side, specifically going side to side and forward at the same time. Boom. Boom. Landing, push off, and one more come back this way, coach.
Sure.
And if you notice, he's accepting load, pushing off, and going forward at the same token. All right, so there you have it. In order for us to be able to build capacity, there's two major things. Through dynamic ranges, right?
Yes.
All right, and also through the idea of the specific movements. Now, a lot of times you can use a eccentric loading, which would be then building capacity through your dynamic range. So as you begin to land and hold, you're able to build that. Right? So thank you, Coach Custom Fitness, for joining us. If you have any specific injuries or issues with your Achilles tendon or even the plantar fascia, we'll be addressing the plantar fascia next week with our segment number 7 with our run series, segment number 14. Thank you very much for joining us.